as you can see here, I have the new Sam Club Buzz Lightyear. Now, this is a model kit. You have to put him together. And the reason why I have several Buzz Lightyears. The reason why I got this one is because he's highly, like, you can modify him. If you want to put like a speaker in him, you can put a speaker in him. If you want to paint him, you can paint him. What I'm gonna do is in a second here, so I'm gonna compare the Metacom, because I have the Metacom. I'm gonna compare the Metacom to him, and you guys can choose which one that you guys prefer, and then also point out the pros and the cons to both of them. The one on the right is Metacom, and the one on the left is Sam's Club. And you can see now the difference between the green, obviously. Yeah, so if you're looking at first glance, you could tell that Sam's Club's Buzz is like larger. He's a little larger. He is on a like a platform that's a little higher, but he is a little larger than Metacom. The pros to his visor is that the Sam's Club's visor opens manually like this. Like, you can even, like, let me see if I can do this on camera. You could do this, but once it's like, it gets stuck, so you gotta put it down by the tab. But the Metacom visor does not. The Metacom doesn't open manually like that. You have to take the Metacom visor off. It doesn't do the retract thing. So, we'll put that to the side. But they are both really good figures, and the Sam's Club is much more affordable. I will say that. In China, this thing costs around like $30, but to get it on, like, from the US, I paid probably like $60. So, I mean, you know, that's with like shipping and everything. So, one of the other pros to Sam's Club rather than Metacom is the jetpack. So, the jetpack wings, they come out, but they're spring loaded. I mean, the Metacom wings come out too, but the Sam's Club one is spring loaded. Check it out. So they're long enough. They're definitely longer than a signature collection, I would say. They're not as thick though. They're higher up, so they kind of look like they're longer. It's like a design choice. But Metacom's wings, I will say they are more accurate to film adaptation. So, hold on, let me get them off camera. There's a specific way that you're supposed to open these two, or else you could damage this figure. So you want to be careful. Let me do it off camera and then show you. There it goes. There it goes, his wings. And you can clearly see there's a big difference. It's not it's manual, sorry. It's not spring loaded. So, but these wings are highly accurate to the film. This is like the only Buzz where the wings come out in full size, very accurate to the film adaptation. So I will say that that's one of the things that Metacom has over Sam's Club Buzz. So just like the Metacom, The Sam's Club Buzz has several face plates. This face plate, let me show you the other. Oops. It's got this face plate. So, I don't really use those face plates though. I like a more serious looking Buzz Lightyear. I don't know if we're the same. I don't kind of like the smiley Buzz. I mean, I like the smile on Metacom here, but I'd rather the the serious look to Buzz. He looks determined, like a very heroic. But yeah. So I mentioned, I think, the communicators, the side communicators. Let me show you the similarities or the comparisons. So like I said, the Sam's Club one looks more accurate to film. You see that? The sticker, it just curves around his arm better. You feel me? You see that? It curves around his arms better. Than Metacom's. So there's that. Before I painted this guy, they had similar greens. So their greens were the same. This green to look very to me movie accurate, because to me they never gotten Buzz green right. I just think that this is the green. He's, because he's a glow in the dark toy. He can glow in the dark. I made him to glow in the dark. So I painted him and I made him to glow in the dark. Hold on, let me show you. Can you see that on camera at least? See that? Yep. So he can glow in the dark. I made him to glow in the dark. There you go. Not something Metacom could do. And if you tried, you could probably modify Metacom to glow in the dark, but there would be a lot of masking, a lot of mask taping you would have to do with Sam's Club. These pieces come apart. You have to build him, like I said before, so it's easier. You could take these pieces separate, sand and prime them, do whatever you need to do, and sorry, my light almost fell over. Sand and prime them, do whatever you need to do, and then wait for them to dry separately, and then put them on the figure. That's exactly what I did. So that's the great thing about Sam's Club, is because very customizable, and he's got the pressable buttons in front. There's no way you can safely edit this guy or modify this guy, put like a speaker in him. You would have to break him to do it. There's no screws or anything like that to open him. I've checked, I've tried. You'd have to drill into this guy to do that, and I don't think it's possible. Like, I've seen one guy on YouTube do it. It's possible, but you risk a lot, like maybe breaking him, or it's something you may not want to do, because this guy costs a pretty penny, a lot. I was able to get him a little cheaper, but he cost like $600. This guy cost like $60. Sam's Club. So if you're on a budget and you want a Buzz that looks really great, get Sam's Club. If you can get him like around 60, the most you'll find him most um like they're selling him for like 100. I see like 100. A lot of sellers are selling him for 100. Um, some sellers are selling him for like about 70. Um, if you're lucky and you find him for like 60 something, snag him. Just do it. Press the trigger and do it because it's rare. But I got him for about 60. So, and then there's shipping and everything. But yeah, he's a really man, I'm fulfilled. I'm fulfilled. It comes with the stickers. You have to put the stickers on everything. It is he is a really great Buzz. The only thing I will say is that his articulation is a little bit louder than Metacom. So, for instance, let me just show you. Like, if you move Metacom's arm, up, you're not gonna hear it. But if you move Sam's Club's arm, you hear that? Yeah, you'll hear that. So there is that. They both kind of have the clicking. Metacom has that too. So there's that. But I think with Sam's Club Buzz, you can modify, maybe like just put some oil on his joints or something. Um, because that squeaking noise, it's a little like it can get to you sometimes. But there's that. I don't know what else to cover. Um, oh, Sam's Club's Buzz has Andy on his written on his feet, but he also has Bonnie. I'll tell you the truth, I don't really care for the Bonnie there. Andy's the one. But I might get some later on. I might get some paint remover and just keep the Andy or something, or remove them both, put my name, who knows. But and Metacom also, I think Metacom just has Andy, so at least they both have Andy on their foot. So, but yeah, something that I almost forgot. Both of these figures have ball joints for the wrists. He's got a ball joint as well. Metacom's ball joint is thicker though, and Sam's Club is smaller. It's kind of flimsy, like it's easier to move, but I imagine that's like how Buzz was, like sometimes when you watch Andy articulate him in the film, it like his they move easy, so I would imagine it's more like this. But yeah. And this Metacom has like he has rubber right here in his abdominal part, so you could pose him. It's accurate to the film. This isn't rubber; it's hard plastic, so he still moves. It's not as like his crunch isn't as exaggerated as Metacom's. Metacom's crunch, he can crunch more, but I mean, he does have this thing where you can extend his chest, and you can pull down, extend, and then So yeah, almost forgot that though. The materials that Sam's Club is made out of, Man, I'm telling you, that's he's the ideal Buzz to me in regards to the materials he's made out of. Because the white is not like this part is not like the white here. This and in fact, on most of the buzzes that I've ever had, it's like this, very shiny. You see the shine on it? Very shiny, hard plastic. But this plastic, it's different. It's like gritty, kind of like recycled plastic. It's not super shiny. It's got kind of like a matte to it, and it's like he's not too heavy. This buzz is not super heavy. He's a little light. He's not really light. He's got a little bit of heft, but he's not super heavy like, I guess that's because he doesn't have like all the electronics in him. But he's what I think Buzz should feel like when you're handling him. He shouldn't be super heavy. He should feel like an action figure, you know? And he fulfills that. He's a little heavy. He's heavy. He might be smaller, but he's heavier than him. Um so yeah, there's that, but I love this Sam's Club Buzz, and really that wing action, the spring wings that come out, that's just satisfying. That does it for me, you know? It really does. So, I love this Buzz. I mean, I'm anxious to know what you think about it. Let me know in the comments which one you would rather go for. You know? So he's just I with the paint and everything, I feel like I perfected him. There's still things I could do. There's like hell, I could probably add LEDs and stuff like that. So but like doing that with Metacom, you can't. You you probably wouldn't want to because he's so damn expensive. So yeah, yeah, you're safe. You feel safer with him. You definitely feel safer with him, and he just looks good. His face sculpts look great. Their face sculpts look similar, even though his face sculpts are smaller. So you can't use them on him. So, but yeah, his head is also on a ball joint. His head is on a ball joint as well, except Metacom's ball joint can go further forward and further back, so you get like that full motion when you're trying to do the flight poses. You get that full, like, what do you call it, like waterboarding pose, and it's kind of challenging with him. You gotta kind of like articulate his torso, or like maybe his what do you call it, like this piece. You gotta kind of bend it and make it look like he's arching his back, and then since it's on a ball joint, it kind of goes back a little bit. And then you could take off the his face, and then articulate his eyes up so it looks like he's flying up. But it's more challenging with him. It's less challenging with him. You could do it, but it looks better with him. Absolutely. So, if you can someday get him, get him. You know what I'm saying? But if you're on a budget and you want a good looking Buzz still, Sam's Club's Buzz is the way to go. Let me know in the comments which one you prefer. All right, y'all. Check you later. Peace.